What's up, you guys? It's Nathan with Freedom Influencer, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about some misconceptions about becoming successful and also happiness. This is going to be a great video for you guys if you want to create success in your life, you want to achieve goals, you want to be more efficient and effective with your time. That's what this video is all about, because I'm going to be going into some really big misconceptions about becoming successful and about happiness, all right? So without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into it. And I also am gonna have a recommendation a little later for you guys in this video. But here's what a lot of people think, is that success, okay? Success equals happiness, okay? And a lot of people, whether they know it or not, they believe this. And the reason I know this is because I used to think this way, and I can still see it with so many people. And so before you write yourself off thinking that you don't think this way, I wanna explain this a little bit to you. I want you to imagine, just for a second, all right? Most people have goals. If you don't have goals in business and in life, I would encourage you guys to set some goals. But I want you to imagine just for a second that you achieve your goals, you create success in business, in life, in health, in relationships, whatever the case may be. I want you to think about it just for a second, and I want you to visualize creating that success. And I want you to try and experience the emotions that you're going to go through. Because when you create success in any area of your life, you have a sense of achievement, all right? We're all humans, and we experience emotions and gratification of creating success, okay? And I don't think that anybody is prone or this doesn't affect anybody. I think that everybody experiences these emotions when we have a sense of accomplishment, okay? Now here's the reality of this, is most of us, we only focus on creating this success, and not so much that we just want to achieve that goal. The idea behind achieving this goal is happiness, right? We think that this is going to create happiness in our life. But really, it's not just being quote unquote happy, right? We're actually chasing a feeling. That's what this is all about, is chasing a feeling. We want to feel successful. We want to feel accomplished. We want to feel free. Maybe if you're trying to build a business, you want to feel financially stable, right? It gives you a feeling when you create success in something. That's ultimately what we're chasing here. But this is a huge misconception. It is not success that's going to bring you happiness. And I know that we've heard this before, but how many people do you know, maybe in your life, that are successful but are still unhappy? They're still unhappy. Why is this? And you see this all the time. A great example of this would be famous singers and actresses and actors, right? You see so many people, they create all this success, they become super famous, they make millions of dollars, yet still we see suicide rates, we see people turning to drugs and alcohol and destroying their lives. Why? I mean, they have the success that most people want. Why in the world are they unhappy? What are they looking for? And so the whole idea of this is not success itself. It's that feeling that I was talking about. And so what happens is people become unhappy because they're chasing the wrong thing. They're chasing success in and of itself. That's not what we want. We're chasing a feeling. So now let's talk about how we can actually create success in a way that gives us fulfillment, okay? So this is the key here, you guys. It is not success that we're after, okay? It is purpose. It is purpose, okay? Purpose equals happiness. Growth equals happiness, okay? This is what we need to be focusing on, is our purpose. And this is back to that example of people who create massive amounts of success. And the reality is most people will look at society and they gauge people's success on what? What do you think that people gauge most of everyone's success on? it's either fame or money. But more often than not, it's money, okay? And you know, this is very unfortunate that we base people's success based on money, but it's true. If you disagree with me, I'd like to hear in the comments of why. I want to hear your reasoning behind why most people don't do this. Now, I'm not saying that I do this or you guys do this, but this is just the reality of our society in the way that we live, is that most people will take a look at you, they'll take a look at your car, your house, your bank account, and based off that, they're going to evaluate you and basically say, are you successful or are you unsuccessful? Now, depending on your industry and what you go into, I personally believe that your money, the more money you make, is based off of the value that you're providing to the world and to the marketplace, but that's a whole nother topic, okay? So really, this is what we need to be focusing on, you guys, is purpose is success. Growth is success. Now I want to share with you guys something that I learned a few years ago, and I'm going to give you guys a recommendation of a book that you should read that I read. Completely changed my outlook in the way that I approach success, in the way that I approach being more effective in whatever I'm doing, which has allowed me to create more success in my life, okay? So let's talk about this just real quick, okay? And so based off what I just told you guys, there's something else that I want to share with you that's probably the most powerful thing, that if you understand it and apply it into your life, it's the biggest takeaway that you'll get from this video. And that is, if you are happy, okay, if you are happy, you will create more success, okay? And I don't want to butcher it, but I'm going to share a story with you guys based out of this book that I'm going to recommend to you guys. This is by Shawn Achor, and it's called The Happiness Advantage, okay? You can go on Amazon, buy this. I recommend as soon as this video is over, if you don't have this book or haven't read it, to go pick it up on Amazon. I'll leave my affiliate link down in the description of this video. But this book, the whole idea of this book, you guys, will change your life if you apply it. And this is what it is that happy people create more success because they are more, and of course I'm paraphrasing all this, you guys, they are more effective. And I want to explain the psychology behind this, okay? Most people, like we talked about earlier, want to be successful and they think that will make them happy. But if you take a look around at people who actually are creating massive amounts of success, no matter what area of their life it is, you'll usually find that they practice being happy first. They practice being happy first. Now, some people will say, oh, this is just a bunch of positive psychology mumbo jumbo, just tell yourself everything's great. That's not what I'm saying here. There is science behind this. If you just simply say, I'm happy, and you have no purpose behind it, and you don't actually believe it, then it is just positive mumbo jumbo that's not going to do anything for yourself. What you need to do is, first of all, you have to understand that there are positive things in your life right now. I don't care what situation you're in. It doesn't matter. Listen, we all have shit we go through. Life throws things at us sometimes that, quite frankly, are unfortunate, and it sucks. It flat out sucks. So I'm not telling you that life sometimes isn't hard. I'm not telling you, I'm not discrediting the struggle that some of you guys are going through, because as humans, we all go through very tough times in our lives. But what I'm telling you is that the practice of focusing on the positive things in your life on a daily basis, and of course this has to become a habit. You can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to focus on the good things in my life, and then just that single day is going to change your life forever. It must become a habit. It's a success habit. When you focus on the things that are positive in your life, as a result, you will, of course, start to become more happy. Why? You are training your brain to find the things that are good in your life. Now, how does this affect you in business and everything else in your life? Now, like we talked about a little bit before, is look around at most people who create success, and you will find that at some level, they are practicing this. They focus on the good things in their life. And guess what? I swear, look at your workplace right now, wherever it is that you work, and I want you to take a look at the go-getters, the people who are getting it done, the people who are hitting records if you're in sales or whatever your job is. Who are the people who are just getting it done? I guarantee you'll find something that all of them have a sense of happiness to them. Now, was it their success in what they're doing that made them happy? Of course, it's going to give you that sense of accomplishment, right? But also, it's because of that happiness. It's because of that sense of wholeness that they already had that makes them more effective. Think about it. I want you to think about Debbie Downers in the workplace or anywhere in society. People who are just always negative. They're always negative. How effective are they in what they do? Chances are they're not really that great because they don't have the edge. And the edge is to become happy first. And there's psychology behind this, and it's been a while since I read this book, so I don't want to butcher it too much, but I'll try my best to explain a scientific story to you guys and how this works psychologically. And just read it in the book, you guys. But basically, there was a study done. It was by an Ivy League college, maybe Harvard or something like that. And what happened is they took cleaning workers, okay? They took a group of cleaners, and they all wanted to lose weight, okay? And they took half of them and they gave them tasks, okay? They gave them tasks to clean a building, and they just let the cleaners do it and do their thing. They took the other half of people, the other cleaners, and they told them, hey, listen, when you're cleaning, and they planted in their mind the calories that they're going to burn and the health benefits that they're going to have by simply cleaning. Okay, this is something that they were going to be doing anyways. And the study showed, it's proven in science, that the people who were mentally prepped, that believed that they were going to be burning more calories, they're going to be exercising, and that it was going to be healthy for the activity, the same exact activity that the other set of cleaners were doing. They're all doing the same thing, but the half that were told the benefits of it actually brought down, I think it was their cholesterol level, they lost weight while the other group didn't. Why? This is exactly what I'm trying to share with you guys, is the science behind focusing on where you focus your brain is very powerful. So many people forget how powerful this is, all right? I'm not the smartest person in the world, okay? I don't claim to be, but I tell you this because from my own experiences, I've been able to do some amazing things in my business and in my life by reading books of people who know more than me and applying it in my life. And so if you want to be effective in your life, if you want to be effective in your business, you've got to start here. You've got to start with focusing on the positive things in your life because they're there. They are there. And once you wake up every day with a sense of fulfillment and feeling positive because you focus on the good things in your life, right? And again, I'm not discrediting things that we struggle with, but when you do this, when you approach a task, whether it be business or work or fitness or relationships, you have an edge. You have an edge, and that's going to allow you to be more effective, okay? So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. What do you guys think about this? Are you guys gonna go grab that book? I would love to hear your comments down below. And of course, if you got value out of this information, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.